Hello, and welcome to episode 12 of the Very Metal Diary of Cleo Howard. Monday, 16th of June. I asked Mum if I'm allowed to go to the Sunday of Reading Festival. It's not quite as good as going to see Alice Cooper would be, but it does have Metallica and Marilyn Manson. Jenny is absolutely desperate to go. She says she'll even get a job to pay for the ticket. Mum said no to me going. She said it's too expensive. Tuesday, 17th of June. In German class today, we had a visit from some kids that go to the school in Dusseldorf that our school is twinned with. It was a really weird lesson. We didn't have to do any proper work. We just had to chat. A couple of the German boys like metal, and so we talked to them. Their names are Dominic and Florian. Dominic has got good hair. It's shiny and it's black. It just about escapes being a mullet because his fringe is quite long. Florian has got blonde, really curly hair, a little bit like Dee Schneider's from Twisted Sister. At the end of the lesson, Mr. Webley invited us all to the school disco, which is being put on especially for the German visitors tomorrow night. Usually, nothing will get me, Ian or Jenny to be on school grounds for a second longer than is necessary, but we said we'd go. It's on from 7 till 9, and it's in the hall where we usually have assembly. Wednesday, 18th of June. This morning, Ian and I listened to the Scorpions rock you like a hurricane. We had a special assembly today. I think our school is showing off because we've got German guests, in the same way that Mum shows off when we've got guests. I expect we aren't allowed to call the toilets the bogs whilst we've got visitors. The upper sixth German class sang in assembly. They and the visitors sang the Beatles' She Loves You in German. Everyone who doesn't do German was giggling at the word dich. Actually, even people who do German were giggling at the word dich. It was very weird going to school this evening. It was so quiet compared to during the day. I felt even shyer speaking in German than I do in English. Luckily, everyone stopped speaking German fairly swiftly. I think the visitors realised that to stick to it would mean an entire evening of being asked the way to the town hall. Das Rathaus, dear Diary. Or being told about our family pets. Ich habe einen Goldfisch naming Mustaine. The German visitors were taken to the Reading Rathaus today, and they went to the museum. They saw the replica Beyer tapestry, and they learnt about the long biscuit-making history of Reading. Once we've presented these gems, we've run out of exciting stuff, so it's a very good job that the women of Reading are beautiful. The disco was truly lame. I will not stay in the same room as a DJ who is perpetrating the Spice Girls. Instead, we took Dominic and Florian for a tour around the school. We showed them the maths block and where we smoked behind it. And we showed them the sports centre, which is the newest bit of the school. And then we just sat on the field and talked about music. They said in Germany they like proper manly men like Bruce Dickinson, Wolf Hoffman and Rob Halford. Thursday, 19th of June. I saw a real male nipple today, dear Diary. After school, Jenny and I went to the park for a bit with Dazza, T-Reg and Ella, who had just had a French oral exam. It was really hot, and we all sat on the grass, and T-Reg took his top off. I've now seen him 50% naked. I didn't have a really good look because I didn't want to stare. I wish I'd had my sunglasses with me. I have to stay covered up in the sun because I burn. Jenny won't risk getting a suntan because it's not a good goth look. After a while, Dazza and T-Reg had to go, but Ella stayed and chatted to us. She said she's had sex in this very park. She said once you've done it a few times, it's not a big deal. Her first boyfriend had said to her, "If you loved me, you'd have sex with me." And she said she didn't love him, but she was curious, and so she did. They broke up ages ago, she said, and now she gets irritable if she doesn't have regular sex. Friday, 20th of June. I got my period this morning. I felt dizzy and ill all evening. I now have all the types of pain you can get whilst having a period. I've got a headache, a stomachache, nausea, dizziness and backache. Mum bought me a cup of tea and 2 Feminax. She made me tomato soup for dinner. When she was leaving the room, she said, "Cool, who'd be a woman?" Saturday, 21st of June. Mum fussed about me going out tonight because I felt ill all of yesterday. I told her I was fine, but if I needed someone to fuss over me, then she would be my first choice. And in answer to her question yesterday, about 50% of the population would be a woman, and I don't remember being given a choice. Her fussing skills are second to none. I'm not going to miss the pub. It's my favourite part of the week. Tonight in The Green Man, we were talking about what Shot calls the wanking off disparity. What she means is that girls do it to boys quite a lot, but you don't hear about boys doing it to girls very much. When Ian walked me home, he said that maybe boys don't wank girls off as much, not because they're being selfish, but because they don't know how to do it. I told him this is exactly why girls are only interested in older boys. They want someone who knows what he's doing. Sunday, 22nd of June. I watched my Punt and Dennis video this morning. Hugh Dennis gave me a great idea with his Wonder Pants sketch. Eureka, I should just get a Wonder Bra. Problem solved. Instant boobs while my actual ones grow. This is the most genius idea I've had since I started changing it in so I could wear normal people clothes to school and not the navy blue crap that Mum expects me to wear. Monday, 23rd of June. Mopey Dick high-fived Jenny because Echo and the Bunny Men are at number 1. It's nice to see the goths cheerful about something. Tuesday, 24th of June. Ian beat me when we were playing the advert game. I didn't get McVitie's Fruit Jaspers quickly enough. I made us a cup of tea and a roast beef flavour Monster Munch and salad cream sandwich. Wednesday, 25th of June. Matty Bateman farted with a noise like a flock of ducks today in chemistry, and then he said, "Nobody smoke," which they wouldn't have done anyway. Kerrang has got typo negative in it this week, so I bought it instantly. I cannot get enough of Peter Steele. After school, me and Ian listened to Gav's Status Quo records. I think Mystery Song is kind of awesome. Thursday, 26th of June. I asked Mum if I could have some money for a new bra, and she said not until I grow out of the ones I've got. I am trying, you know. It's alright for her and for Nanny Brooks. They've both got massive chests. I'm more like Nanny Howard, sort of short and sort of flat. Friday, 27th of June. Maybe Dad would give me money for a Wonder Bra if he didn't know what it was for. He said he'll buy me a ticket to the Sunday of Reading Festival if Mum agrees that I can go. I made her a cup of tea and then I asked her, but she said no. Oh, for Lemmy's sake, what is wrong with me going to see a band not 5 miles away from my house? Saturday, 28th of June. I went shopping today with Jenny and she got a black PVC skirt from New Look in the Broad Street Mall. This used to be called the Butt Centre, dear diary, because it's near St Mary's Butts, and old people do still call it that, and it usually makes me giggle, but not today. Today I am in a foul mood. Jenny and Ian have got tickets for Reading Festival Sunday, and I haven't. Jenny and her brother Bruce are going, and Ian is going with them. Jenny's mum said Jenny doesn't even have to get a job to buy her ticket. Her mum and dad just bought her and Bruce tickets just like that and said they could go. I'm going to stop thinking about this for now because it's just making me angry. Today I bought a birthday card for Nanny Howard. Her birthday's on Monday. I asked Mum if she'd like me to write it from both of us, and she said okay. Everyone in the pub was happy tonight because they finished their GCSE exams. Sunday, 29th of June. I mowed the lawn today without Mum asking. I've got to see Metallica and Marilyn Manson, dear diary. Tonight, Mum and I watched Oh Dr. Beeching. It's a sort of railway-based Heidi-Hi. I wanted to like it. It had a lot of audience laughter, but I still prefer Heidi-Hi because it reminds me of family holidays before Mum and Dad split up. I asked Mum again if I could go to Reading Festival on the Sunday, and I told her that Jenny's brother Bruce is taking us, and that he's responsible, and that we can't possibly get into any trouble, and that Jenny's dad will pick us up afterwards, and it's only local. Mum has now said she'll think about it. What is there to think about? Monday, 30th of June. It's Nanny Howard's birthday today, so I went to see her after school. It was weird being there on my own without Dad. Nanny told me that when Dad didn't see me for a couple of months at the end of last year, he was heartbroken. She said life will be easier when I'm 16 and I'm able to make my own decisions. She's so right. A lot of things will be easier when I'm 16, but it's still 8 long months away.